What's up, everyone? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but it's not really my fault. I've been sick and my voice has taken a considerable amount of time to heal. If you're seeing this, everything's fine. Anyway, today we're going to be trying out Niri. So I don't really think this video is going to be nearly as long as my Hyperland video because we're not going to rice Niri. I mean, of course we're going to make it functional and usable, but I'm not going to get nearly to where I did in the Hyperland video, where I actually had like a fully functional environment that I could actually use. But we will be putting effort into it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This right here is going to be the Niri documentation. As we can see, it's welcoming me to the Niri documentation. So we're going to be running this using Arch Linux, but we're going to be running it through Endeavour OS. So you might be asking, why do I want to run this through Endeavour OS? It's because it's a distro that we haven't used on this channel before. To be perfectly honest, Endeavour is kind of just easy to install Arch. It's just Arch with the GUI installer and like some very basic minimal tools. But yeah, that's kind of where we're looking right now. So let's go ahead and download the ISO. 2.9 gigabytes. Honestly, it's not as big as I thought. That's actually pretty good. I know this is a reoccurring theme on the channel, alright? But Endeavour OS is based on Arch, and as you guys know, Arch So either today we are going to face our fears, or we are going to just delete the line of code from the shell script of Grub. I think one of those is going to be considerably easier. But yeah, so this video will contain no scare. We're not going to be scared in this video, okay? That's the point. Now, while that's downloading, why don't we kind of discuss what Niri is? Niri is listed as a scrollable tiling wayland compositor written in Rust. I can see we have Steam on the side here. That's an interesting choice. So now we are flashing the Endeavour OS USB drive. Alright, so here we are. We have the USB. We have the PR top. Yeah, that's the name. We're going with PR top. And we are going to boot into this. With everything in me and hoping that it just doesn't start beeping. I don't really know how to describe the feeling that I get when it starts beeping. Wait, how do I... Come on. Slide in. Come on. There we go. It's just like, just nothingness, and then it just starts beeping. It makes me so mad. Just absolute silence and it starts beeping. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's start booting into this. Come on, please don't beep. No beep! No beep! I love Endeavour OS already. It's leaps ahead of Arch Linux for me so far. The PC speaker is blacklisted. Like, they've already figured everything out. Alright, so here we are in the live environment for Endeavour OS. So we are going to try to launch the online installer. System is not plugged into a power source that can be arranged. Anyway, we are currently charging, so yeah, we don't have to worry about any of this. Let's just go with KDE. We'll keep it basic. Log in automatically without asking for the password. Yeah, looks right to me. So we are going to install Endeavour. Install now. Alrighty, we are now all done with installing Endeavour OS. That was pretty quick, not gonna lie. Alright, so we are here in Endeavour OS. So there's some after install things, but we don't really need to worry about that because we're not going to be using KDE Plasma. We're actually going to be installing Niri now. This wallpaper is kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. Sorry. So my password, and there we go. That is a low installation size. That's crazy low. That was all. Wow. We should probably install SDDM. It's a display manager that we're going to be using for Niri. So I cannot type today. Now we're going to sudo system ctl enable sddm. There we go. There we go. So according to sources online, we are going to want to get the XDG desktop portal. Niri doesn't come with much, so we're going to need to install the things that we want. Yes, sir, we have Kitty. Oh, and am I crazy? We need to get fast fetch. Yes. The first fast fetch of the day. PyR at PyR squared. This is tough. I love the Endeavour logo over here. This logo is so cool. The desktop is not that cool, but it's fine. Okay, well, we rebooted, but it didn't give me the login screen. Oh, wait, I know exactly why it happened. Flashback to the setup real quick. Log in automatically without asking for the password. Alright, well, let's go ahead and change SDDM. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so we apparently don't have Vim downloaded. What kind of a nightmare distribution doesn't include Vim by default? Oh, but it has VI. It has VI. Okay, well we'll just use VI for now. Actually, you know what? This is inexcusable. I mean, this is really inexcusable. You need to have Vim. If you have a distribution, you need Vim. InVim usually looks better on like window managers, so why don't we get InVim instead, actually. There we go, that's nice. Okay, so we are gonna get rid of this auto login thing up here. We're gonna write that. Alright, so now we are going to reboot, and yeah, it'll be fine now. Should be anyway. I have no clue why it's so small for you guys, or why you don't have a mouse cursor or anything. It is doxing me right now. Niri uses a terminal that I don't have, so we need to install that. It's called Alacrity. Okay, so we should have that now. And we also need to get the application launcher, which is called Fuzzle. Okay, so we have all the default stuff that we need to just actually use the freaking thing. Okay, so Niri, let's just say it doesn't have the best support for mirroring monitors. So my solution is to use this software called WL Mirror. So basically everything that you're seeing is just running inside of a window. But, you know, it works. We're not going to mess with it, all right? So the first thing that you'll notice is that if you open up a bunch of terminals, it scrolls. So this is kind of what makes it interesting. Super D. Ooh, this is nice. So this would be a fuzzle. So if I wanted to launch Firefox, ta-da, we got Firefox. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit too sidetracked. Let's focus on the task at hand. Consume or expel window left. Whoa! Yo, what? This is weird. Okay, so it kind of moves along the track, so to speak. It moves along the track. So we can mark this by fast fetching, and you can kind of see what happens. It goes down, up, down, up. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like the way this is laid out so far. I can't say for sure if I would use this over Hyperlane or not quite yet, but yeah. Super control left. Super control left. Oh, okay, so this is how you actually move the physical window. It's a little bit convoluted, but it's fine. Where's page down? Page down. Oh, okay, so that moves it down to the whole scrolling aspect of this window manager. It's a little bit hard to get used to, but I mean it's really nice when you get used to it. So I can move this down 2 pages, and then I'll have this one blank. Okay, yeah. I don't blame you if you're already lost. Oh, you can shrink the size of window. I just figured that out. I pressed the wrong key, but if you do super and then minus or plus, it'll increase the size of windows. That's really neat. We can move this to the left. Oh, okay, this is really cool. So I can move windows. Oh, and I should probably get sway lock. Whoa, that's neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm seeing that we can actually take a screenshot on Neri. So we can move our fast fetch by using super control left. There we go. We're now moving that over. We can fast fetch real quick. And judging by what I know, we can go ahead and increase the size of that. Now we don't want to dominate the picture, but so now I'm going to switch windows over. Actually, I have an even better idea. What if we come over here and we shrink you, and then just close all of these? I'm getting used to it already. I'm a Neri pro. Switch over, increase the size. Switch over, lower that. That's it. This is screenshot worthy. If I hit print screen, oh yo, press space to save the screenshot and press P to hide the printer. Space. All right, so we just saved the screenshot. Let's go down to a new workspace, open a terminal. Okay, so now we should be able to open this up. Aha, yes, we can open it up now. And conveniently, it's also a window. You know what that means? That means that we can move it and stuff. Yeah, this is so cool. I love how the windows just like move together. Oh, wait, what? Yo, what? I didn't even know it could do that. That's insanely cool. Like, this is so cool. Wow, this is so cool. And move it over and stuff, and oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. I don't even know. Like, I love this. And we can just grab it and just move it. Oh my gosh. I love this. Yeah, I think we should probably go ahead and dig into the config so you guys can kind of see what it's like to config something like this. So this is a good time to open up a brand new terminal on a brand new desktop in a brand new area of the window manager, is it not? So we can go ahead and invim into the Neri config. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get Pywall. I think if my calculations serve me correctly, which they probably do, I think that pie wall would be pretty good on a wayland compositor. Okay. Oh, we should probably switch this from a lacquer, whatever the default is, to kitty, because I don't really like this terminal, if I'm being honest. It says title, open a terminal, a lacquer kitty. No, we're going kitty all the way. We are going to spawn kitty. Aha, we now have kitty. Okay, the objectively better terminal. That's a joke, by the way. Don't come at me in the comments for saying that. All of the other ones are going to be a lacquer kitty, but that's fine. Well, that's okay by me. So let's go and get sudo pacman-s swaybg and python pywall. Here we go. We need to go into here, and we need to say spawn at startup swaybg -i. This is it. This means image, so we're gonna need an actual wallpaper, and this is where we're gonna put the path for the image, and then we need -m. This is gonna set the mode, which is going to be fill. Yeah, but do not follow in my footsteps here. We're being a little bit stupid. We are gonna need to open up Firefox, and actually, this gives me a perfectly good excuse to use the keybind to move it down a window. Oh, and a perfectly good excuse to expand a window by using the keybind. Let's go. Why would I ever need a window to be this large? I have no clue. Quite like this one. This one looks really nice. So let's go ahead and download that. I'm just gonna call it clouds, and I'm gonna save that in pictures. Just gonna save that. All right, so now let's go back up to this area. Open up a brand new terminal. So let's go ahead and pwd, get that directory. There we go. We have a new color scheme. All right, well, ooh, that looks really nice. Okay, but we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. We're gonna need a reboot. There we go. Kitty is... Why is Kitty not kidding? Well, I forgot to run it at startup, but I'm not gonna reboot again the rest of this video. So we're just gonna pretend like it booted at startup, okay? It looks so much nicer now. And we can also use our keybind to expand the window, and we can open up this terminal, shrink that a little bit. Oh, I need to do wall-r. I forgot to do that. There we go. So now if I open another terminal, what the flip? All right, let me go back into my freaking config. Seems like Wall does not want to cooperate with me today, which is a shame because I want to cooperate with it. Oh, this is so cool. So I just realized that there is a technical way about doing it where it dynamically changes, but you have to use this Python thing called watcher. Okay, there we go. So you just need to run wall-r every single time that you want to update it, which is kind of infuriating, but I'm sure there's a way around this, but I've been researching, I cannot find a way around it, but that's fine. This has been Neri. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, I appreciate it. Yeah, and if I missed anything that really infuriated you, let me know. If you want me to make a part 2, maybe I'll go all out and make a part 2 to the Hyperland video where I fully rice Niri. If that would be something that you're interested in seeing, let me know. You should join my Discord server, by the way. The link will be in the description. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.